Morning, my name is Ophelia, and on this occasion, I'm going to address the issue of cultural diversity in my country. Um, I will begin by pointing out the topic to be developed. First, I will make a brief introduction. Then I will mention something about the cultural diversity. Then I will talk about migration and finally about travel experience to a place with a different culture. We live in a very diverse country where there are different cultures, traditions, and customs. And without knowing is today we are getting to know a new Venezuelan culture. So below, I will allow myself to talk about the subject. Now I will talk about the cultural diversity. The cultural diversity is a variety of ethnic groups that are based in one or more cultures and are differentiated by their way of being, the customs, traditional ways of thinking, physical features, and more. Our country is one of the countries with the greatest cultural diversity in the world. Among its greatest treasures are dance, musical, gastronomy, popular art, traditional festival, textiles, natural medicines, language, among others. In Peru, por ejemplo, there are two official languages, el español, el quechua. 76% profess the Catholic religions. The folklore and art is very great, and the food is very rich, varied in our country. For the migration, I'm going to talk about the migration of Germany and Tyroleans. In the mid-9th century, the Peruvian government sponsored European migration in order to populate and colonize the Amazon region. Thus, linking into the national economy, one of these group of migrants were Germany and Tyrolean settlers who come to Peru to settle in Posuso. Posuso is a small town located in the central jungle in Pasco, Peru, where an Austrian Germany colony was established in 1859. The origin of the history goes back to the times of President Ramon Castilla, who planned to repopulate the central jungle with European immigrants who, in turn, would exploit the local resources. Actually, Posuso, there are different costumes, uh, like typical dishes, sit museum, traditional clothes, craft beer, typical dance. Then I want talking about my experience knowing another cultures. Traveling to Posuso for me was a unique experience since it allowed um, me to get to know the German culture in the Peruvian jungle. It was able to enjoy nature and admire the beautiful landscape, coast, street, and enjoy its gastronomy. First, the greatest attraction for me is the Yanachaga Shemilen Park. It has 122 hectares and cover the territories of Zapampa, Huancabamba, Posuso, and Villarrica in the department of Pasco. Its mountain covered with forests are wonder and saying the attraction of its waterfall is an unforgettable experience. The colony's route, one of the things that surprised me was that population mountains many of the their costume to the day, such as their clothing, food, and festivities. We also stayed in a hotel where, after dinner, the Tyroleans did a dance with their typical costumes. It was truly an unforgettable night. We were also able to see their museums and 3 day foods, unforgettable trip because the show that is now difficult to continue their costumes and traditions. For the fusion of flavors, the mix of cultures has made Possío enjoy unique and delicious cuisine since there is a variety of dishes. Many of them are made with meat, rice, cheese, pork, chicken, dairy products, and more. For the climate, Posuso is located in the high jungle, so there were very pleasant climate conditions during the year. There are two very clear seasons, the summer or dry season and the winter or rainy season that run from November to April. In general, the climate is cool and pleasant. There are no annoying insects, which guarantee a pleasant state. For the people, its people are very polite and friendly, warm and generous, happy and talkative, which make them excellent hosts. Then thanks to them, you will be able to enjoy entertaining talk, learn firsthand about the history of their Austro-German ancestors, and have a great time and their main festivities. For conclusions, for me, Posuso is a very beautiful place, and the culture of the German who settled a long time ago in country survived there. Thank God they still maintain their custom and traditions. I will I will end my presentation with the following question for you. One, what do you think about the cultural diversity in our country? Two, why is it important to respect the traditional of each town? Three, would you like to know more about German culture? Thank you very much for your attention.